Good morning. Shalonda talks, a little of this and that. I hope everybody had a good yesterday, a great night's sleep. I'm just getting up. I had some rain, and so now I don't have to water anything. Yesterday's plan was to do a live this morning when I watered my garden up front. But I don't have to water it now. They have been slaughtered with rain. They're Some of them standing up, some of them are laying down. If I can get that. Trying to get it. Lord. Eh. Yeah, y'all know how it is with me trying to turn this camera around, so. But I don't think I'm getting it all. So I have carrots planted around the sides. Romaine lettuce. Some type of mixed greens are in here. I had some seeds. I threw them in my little planter and they sprouted really nicely. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna just throw them in the yard and see what they do. Well, they're growing up really, really big. Really big. It's my magnolia tree. It's dripping water all over me. I had something called Morris Heading Heirloom Cabbage Collards. I never had cabbage collards. Everybody I asked if they ever had it, they was like, I don't know what that is. So I planted some of those. I planted some broccoli, some cabbage, and of course some collard greens. Woo! I'm moving because I didn't brush my teeth or nothing, and I'm tasting their tarts. Anyway, I didn't need to go handle that. Oh Lord. And me, this will be my second year of planting a garden. I have a garden in the back. That's a whole nother story because it's not a garden in the back anymore. I did not do my chickens secure area that well, and those some smart little rascals. Them girls, they got out and they got in their garden, and for those of you that garden and have chickens, y'all know they tore that thing up. They ate up everything, dug it from the roots. I was like, oh God, two raised garden beds I had back there, just gone. And I was just glad I had, and actually it was 2.5 that I done, because I had 5, 6. I had 6 raised garden beds back there. I dismantled 2 of them so I could use the cinder blocks that I used to raise to lift my shed. Yeah, I be doing some DIYs around here. Yeah, so they destroyed 2.5 beds back there. Anyway, that was my fault. They do what chickens do. So it was my fault. But what was I saying? This is my second year of gardening for food. I've been playing with plants and, flowers and whatnot, succulents, for a couple years. But my kids, they're healthy boys and they eat quite a bit. And not to mention just, the economic climate that we're currently in, producing some food. I suggest everybody think about producing some food. Your own food. Grow it so you know that you have it. And preserve your food. But anyway, that's another conversation, but it's a very important one nonetheless. So in this garden, I planted those things, and they're not there anymore. I got a couple little ones that look like their growth was stunted. And I'm sure it was my fault because I got them in right at the end of the season. So they should have been fine just like the rest. Because even with these the mixed greens that I put in, it was a little past the season when I dropped those in. But I'm in like I said, I'm in South Carolina and I'm in zone 8A, so it doesn't get cold, but it gets cold enough, to harm some plants if they're not, well rooted before the first frost date comes in. Well, the date don't really matter before that actual first frost comes in. But they were stunted and they're not there anymore, and I'm pretty sure it's my fault because I pruned them back to death, literally. So I'm gonna find something to drop in those spots when I can put something down again. And then in here I am getting the ground prepped and prepared. It's kind of early for my mail lady to be riding. She must have. Oh, that is her. Anyway. This is not her normal trip. She's just speeding through. She probably had a special delivery. Hi, Jennifer. That's my mail lady. And I have to tell her I have a channel so she can check me out. Hey, Jennifer. So anyway, back to this front garden here. So this area, I had already worked this area and I'd worked this area. This one, not as well as this one, of course. The grass is starting to come back, so I have to get in there. And I wanted to get in there today, but I'm not about to go play in the mud. I love earthing and getting my hands in the dirt, but I'm not about to. Is Jennifer coming back? What's going on? Okay. She getting it. My mail lady good, y'all. She is good. She getting it. Anyway, I had garlic up in here. That area I was going to do this area. I'm trying, man, that one. I was going to do like some leeks and onions, but I didn't get them down yet. And the garlic and the leeks and the onions, they're store-bought, so I'm just regrowing. And this is kind of like my project area. I've never grown carrots before. This is a trial and error. I can't wait till they fluff back up because the rain really has them all matted down to the grounds, and they're so bushy. And I know I can eat these tops. I don't know if I can do it now. I don't know if I should thin it out. I mean, yeah. Woo! But I was gonna put some potatoes here. This is gonna be my potato patch. And in here, I'm thinking I'm gonna do, yeah, probably my peppers. I need to get some trellises because I kind of wanted to. Oh no! You know what? That's not a good idea. No, Shalonda, that's not a good idea. Because if I trellis up, number one, I don't want to have to move Panthro. That's my motorcycle. I don't want to go. I don't want to have to move Panthro. And the sun coming up from over here, that shadow is going to put the rest of my plants at a sun deficit for a good portion of the day until it gets... All right. Oh, it's too close up in my face. I'm sorry, y'all. Ooh. Well, I can figure it out. I can map it out differently. And this is what? This is December, January, February. I think I have some seeds that I'm dropping in January and February to grow inside so I can transplant. So I'll map it out because this side can't block the sun. That's a good bit of sun that it would miss. All right. So anyway, I wanted to get out here and just I wanted to get in the garden, but that rain, I'm not messing with that. And I have another little garden patch up here by my mailbox where I planted thornless blackberries. And I have some herbs that I'm going to put down. These ones drying out. I was neglectful. I'm going to see what I can salvage and put them down. But that's some sage, rosemary, some type of oregano. The grass in here is growing back up as well. But that's not no biggie. I'm going to get in there and clean that up and cover it to try to, excuse me, y'all, dumb down that grass. I need to figure out what else I'm going to do in that little area. And I have some other trees, and I'll go over my trees that I had planted. Then I have my little row of rosemary and sage leading up to my front door. And I love rosemary. It smells so good. I cook with it all of the time. Lord, I am not good with, you know what? All right. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get a selfie stick. I'm hearing it in my mental. I need to get a selfie stick because every time I look down, y'all like up in here. What is that about? All right, let me, oh, look at this. So here's some, I got some I forgot what the name, but this is a rescue, this is a rescue plant from Lowe's. I'm trying to see, and I haven't even done much research on it to see what I need to do to try to revive it. But I love doctoring on the rescue plants from Lowe's. But these are like elephant ears. I forgot, what are they called? Sangonium? Elephant ears. That me and my sister neighbor Tiffany went and Lord, we be trying to find plants, y'all. So we was scavenging some ditches. Public ditches, yeah, ditches. And we saw the elephant ear, so hey, we got some shovels, some boots and buckets, and sure did. We was parked on the side of the road down in the ditch, digging up elephant ears. But these were just the roots that I put in there and left alone. And they sprang back up so nice. They tiny, but oh, that is some cuteness. Some cuteness. It's nice out here. I got another little garden over to the side. I'm playing around with some ideas in my mind. I know I said I was about to go, but nah. Where I have, let me see. That's the banana tree. It don't have a leaf. I pruned that. I got a pruning problem. But I pruned it all down because that top leaf that I had, it was just, we had some difficulties getting it out of that pot into that. And maybe when I talk about the banana tree and do a video on it, I'll do some pictures of what the root ball looked like coming out of that, because the root ball was shaped exactly like that root all the way to the bottom. It was heavy. So we had some difficulties, and this banana tree had like 3 leaves on it. And they just, I raggied them leaves up, man. I did. So I took them off because they was looking bad. And then I planted I'm not gonna talk about that. That's my grapevine. But I planted a fig tree. So in between, I'm just in my mind, I'm gonna do a little raised bed. So I'm envisioning a raised bed and doing the sides. I'm gonna do it with the board. I'm probably gonna put down some like spikes, like tent spikes on the outside, just something to keep the wall up, because the dirt will keep it up from the inside. I'll use some of the compost that I have and some leaves and stuff around the yard to fill the bed, and I'll do a garden bed in between the two. I'm ready for planting season to come, because man, Look, get on your planting game, man. Get your food rolling. Get your food rolling. Anyway, yeah, I am going to go inside now and get ready to attack this day. It has been fun. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please do. Please subscribe. If you go and watch the video, please hit the subscribe button. That's all I'm asking. You just please. I'm going to leave it at that. Shalonda talks a little of this and that. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you. You have a wonderful, wonderful day.